Some say it's about natural talent. We say it's about strategy, discipline, tactics, and training to be the best. We say it's about persistence. We say success comes when preparation meets opportunity. We say it's all about the team. Capex.com, Juventus official trading partner. Chase your goals.
Are you a trader? Then this is your chance to show your skills. Sign up to the ultimate demo trading competition on capex.com. Easy to register, no sign-up fee. Go now to capex.com. Search for the competition and sign up now to win. Terms and conditions apply. Capex.com is operated by JME Financial Services Pty Ltd, an authorized financial services provider. Join the competition today. Capex.com.
Look, I'm exhausted. Had it all figured out and I lost it. They say that's the cost, but it just feels like a lot. Stop, are you going or not? I miss certainty. Miss the 9 to 5s, knowing exactly where I need to be and why I'm not built for this. Progress moves in slow motion. They're out making money and getting promotions, saying all the right things, pulling all the right levers. While I sit here, write my future self love letters. Who's winning? Is this the end or beginning? 'Cause I'm starting to feel like reality's slipping, and bank accounts, they aren't very forgiving, and life on edge feels like falling, not living. If effort brings victory, what am I missing? Nothing good comes easy. When we have to, we push through, not knowing completely. You're here because you're made for this next level, taking these places that most people won't. Start embracing it. Who cares what they do? They're not you. You'll go through more now than you think you're supposed to, but that shows you can cope with the highs and the lows, because you rose to be more. Could have run away, could have avoided the thorns, could have been comfortable. Blood, sweat, and tears, they're expendable. No more pretending, man, build something memorable. Don't drink from their cup or by stories they tell, because when all their time's up, you'll have dug your own well. You did it. Use lifelines, you're topped off for a lifetime. So drop all those one-liners, we'll get them next time. No, this time is your time, and whatever you decide will end up being real life. No stop signs, just storylines. This whole thing is a misunderstanding, a miscalculation. Jumped and missed the landing. I'm mystified, I can waste so much time. These ovations are strictly imagination, not standing. So much for planning, guess fate left without me. Those failure statistics, yeah, they'll be about me. Was overly optimistic, forgot the logistics. Guess we all learn sometime, don't we? Good is not good enough. No. How long do I stay down before I let go? I buried my pride and took it inside, but never enough. It takes a toll. It gets old getting told you've got miles of road left to go. You're alone with this future unknown. Just go home. Just go home. It's safe there. Yeah, I'll find some embrace there. Look, it's time to admit defeat. A humble retreat, check the box and complete to my core. Intrinsically, it's not for me, I can't do this. I knew this is how it would be. No fame, no fortune, no names on marquees. Just running in place every day on repeat. This is the world I want to see, where everything's taken with no guarantees. No. Come on, man, pick your head up. Go back inside, half a life's learning to get up. How can I make you see that you have everything you need, and what you want to be is never out of reach? Fate deceives sometimes, but destiny's calling, so can't let the phone ring. You know there's no all-knowing. Go level up, no letdowns. Let the world in, push fear out. It's self-belief, it starts right now. When hell freezes, you lay down. But until then, it's your town, it's your story, it's your crown. Live in the clouds, feet on the ground. They stand still, you run around. Go mesmerize, where they socialize. There's dollar signs to be maximized. If you live it right, regret nothing. Loud applause, the sweetest sound, and this moment won't happen again, and never becomes forever unless you choose to begin. So see greatness in each step, and power in progress. Your future, yeah, that's limitless, it's infinite. Don't forget you want this.
Be the kind of trader who sees the big picture. The world is changing around you. Global threats push gold, the safe haven asset, to higher prices each and every day. Now's your chance to start trading gold. Just go to capex.com and register to get up to a $5,000 bonus on your first deposit. Simply use GOLD5000 as a promo code and you're good to go. Capex.com proudly welcomes you to the next level trading experience. Register now and start taking full advantage of the new gold rush. Terms and conditions apply. Exposure to gold obtained via contracts for difference, which are leveraged products and incur a high level of risk. Capex.com is operated by JME Financial Services, Pty Ltd, an authorized financial services provider.
Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Ted Turner. Success leaves clues, kids. I just named 5 of the greatest names in business in the last 150 years. And they all have one thing in common. They're ball busters. They're hard as nails. Where does that leave you? I still work 50, 60 hours a week. And I haven't had to work in 35 years. You're not willing to do anything. You're not willing to sacrifice anything to be a high-performance person.
I don't want to be like that.
No, most people don't.
I want to be liked.
Yeah, well, see, you want to fit in. I'm the only speaker that you're ever going to hear that really, with all his heart, doesn't give a shit. If I leave here you liking me, I did something wrong.
Are you a trader? Then this is your chance to show your skills. Sign up to the ultimate demo trading competition on capex.com. Easy to register, no sign-up fee. Go now to capex.com. Search for the competition and sign up now to win. Terms and conditions apply. Capex.com is operated by JME Financial Services, Pty Ltd, an authorized financial services provider. Join the competition today. Capex.com.
Some say it's about natural talent. We say it's about strategy, discipline, tactics, and training to be the best. We say it's about persistence. We say success comes when preparation meets opportunity. We say it's all about the team. Capex.com, Juventus official trading partner. Chase your goals.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
Good afternoon and welcome to Bull Market Stock Show. This is your host Rian Opson and we're doing another 10-minute show today, and it's quite a lot to cover because one is the second wave that South Africa just entered. I actually wanted to do a total different show today, but due to that breaking news yesterday that South Africa is in a second wave, then I needed to cover that. So yesterday South Africa recorded a number of new infections of about 6,071. That was the new infection cases yesterday in 24 hours. And obviously there was a blaming point, as I could say, like a super spreader. That was a party that was actually held in KZN, where kids actually or teenagers attended some sort of an event, and basically all the kids are basically positive. And now that they say is actually a super spreader. Now that was in KZN or KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. And then they say there's actually also other burning points in South Africa, which is now Gauteng. And then you have KwaZulu-Natal, which is also known as Durban. And then also you have Nelson Mandela Bay, and then also basically the Eastern Cape, and then also the Western Cape. So those are the four problems, or the four provinces that actually giving problems for COVID-19. And now, obviously, the president and the health minister is talking about new restrictions to curb actually new infections. So obviously, we all know now that party events will definitely close down. So like your clubs, your pubs, and those type of things. And then also, there was speculation, wide speculation yesterday on radio that beaches, there's a possibility that beaches also will close down. Pubs is the other thing, or basically all places where people gather. Now, which is very strange actually for me, is that nobody's talking about anything about the protestings of the EFF that they had recently in Cape Town. They had a protest, buses and buses of load of people that attended this protest, but they didn't say that was a super spreader. It just shows you that they have one side of the story, but not the other side of the story. Because there is definitely, none of those people actually wear masks. It was not even called off because of the people don't wear masks. But now you have kids at the venue that had a nice time, basically enjoy themselves, spend the money. Obviously the venue was, or the people that were owning the venue were making money. The restaurants and all of those things were making money, and at least there was economy progress that was made there. That is now being shut down, where the EFF was totally holding people to ransom and destruction. And definitely that was a super spreader, but that is not a super spreader. That for me is very strange. And it's not just that they were protesting in Cape Town or in the Western Cape. They're having protesters basically everywhere. But nobody seems to talk about that specific occasion. Now you want to target soft targets, for example, the kids that have had a party, or people that are sitting at the restaurant, the pub, or people who just enjoy themselves on the beaches. The government wants to use tactics to basically to attack soft targets. Basically, now they're gonna blame alcohol. Surely that will definitely be the going point. But nobody's talking about those protests. There were people on a bus that got transported there. It just shows you that it's totally unfair what the government is doing. And now all of a sudden they are having now a meeting because of what happened with this party. Nobody actually went in and tested these people at the protest, or protests actually. But the kids at the party were tested and were told that they need to stay in quarantine. Did they tell the EFF people to go into quarantine? Of course not, because they are afraid of doing that. It just shows you how useless they are. And look, that guy was threatening the police, the EFF leader, threatening the police. Nothing happened from that. Absolutely nothing. But they want to actually throw a whole entire story about kids just having a good time, surely after school. Now that the schools are basically closed, and they just want to have a good time, and now they just wanted to chill a bit, have a good time, and now all of a sudden they are the ones who cause this super spread. It's totally unfair that. And now the president is now looking at new restrictions to curb COVID-19 just because of a bloody party, an innocent party. I can basically say they didn't break down property or any of those things. They just had a nice time, and obviously they were spending their money. The restaurants and the venue and all of those things, all of those companies or businesses or small businesses were making money out of that. These bloody imbeciles that were breaking down or wanted to break down a school, basically break down the entire bloody country. They don't actually get a caution or even the testing. They needed to go to testing. Nothing of that sort. Absolutely nonsense. So now the president is talking about new restrictions. So we can expect new restrictions for South Africa. That will definitely not good for small businesses and also restaurant owners. Sightseeing places, transportation, and all of those things. It will definitely not be good for a lot of small businesses. And I know a lot of small businesses are actually depending now on the festive season to make some money. It's really not good at all. Also on the other side, more bad news, for South Africa is also the load shedding story that's basically coming back. The problem with the load shedding, we must also remember that last year, same time, we actually were in level 6 restriction in South Africa, where nearly the whole entire power grid was nearly exploding last year. And they actually said there will be now also a caution for, again, load shedding for this time of the year. So please, guys, be careful on the load shedding story and prepare for basically for the worst, because now you have to prepare for a second wave and also for load shedding. On the other news, in European news, there is actually talks of a stimulus package, or COVID stimulus package of between 500 and 1 trillion euros that will be pumped into the banks from the ECB, and that can actually put pressure on the euro. So I think personally the euro is really high up, and I think it's time to sell the euro, and I think they will actually give about 1 trillion or nearly 2 trillion stimulus for the European Union, and that will definitely put pressure on the euro. Also, on the other side, the United States, there's talks about a stimulus package, but the treasurer of the United States only actually pushed out $900 billion, which he put on the table. And you could see that is not sitting well with the gold price. 900 billion, obviously they were talking about 2 trillion, and now only 900 billion is available. So obviously if the 900 billion will get passed, which I doubt it will definitely push the gold price down, and that's why the gold price is under pressure, and also the US dollar is actually slightly advancing due to that stimulus package that are basically in talk. So please be aware of those two stimulus packages talks, which is now the one from the United States and also the one from the ECB. But I think personally the one of the ECB will get passed, and that will definitely put the euro slightly a bit down. And I do think that there will be a problem with the US stimulus, and I think gold can actually go further down because of that conversation about the stimulus that they need to increase. On the last part, there is some serious fight between Australia and China actually placed more tariffs on Australian wine. I thought that the Australian dollar would actually go on a bit of a back foot, but actually nothing happened there. Australian dollar still went up, but there is some serious tensions between Australia and China. So that is it from my side. So please be careful on the Euro stimulus package, also on the United States stimulus package. Don't forget also to read about the Chinese trade war with Australia. And then, please, the second wave story in South Africa, definitely small businesses will suffer because of this nonsense. So that is it from my side. I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time at 1 o'clock for another 10-minute podcast. Bye-bye.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!